No, it's actually, that's why I'm telling that, there is nothing right about schools. So any kind of teaching, not just drawing, any teaching is detrimental to a child's natural evolvement as a learner. The child is meant to learn and create knowledge. When I say learning, it's about creation of knowledge. That's what learning means. Understanding the word creation of knowledge. So in this creation of knowledge, I think it is very important to understand that if you look at how a child is learning their mother tongue, that's the best thing to understand what is true learning all about, and also the connection between the real world and the word. How children integrate these two things, the real world, which is the first layer of sensory inputs that the child takes in, and then how they connect these inputs with the words. And that too naturally, there's no one is teaching. Yeah. For example, if the child is hearing, take the chair and keep it near the table. So the child is hearing clack, 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 only the sound. There's no identification. But the child has already seen somebody has kept the chair near the table. So the child understood before the child understood the language, because it saw what is happening. So it understood that what that person said, what means that the chair should be kept near the table. Again, the child is, somebody is telling, take the chair out. Then the child sees the chair being taken out of the room. So child then notices that the chair is the word that was repeated twice. So, but of course, this is not done in any mechanical or in any conscious manner. So there is a subconscious or within us there is a system that is already established to understand the world. It's nothing that we need to do, because that is what our nature is. It's like digestion. You don't have to teach how to digest. That's the way the nature has endowed us with. So any kind of teaching, whether it is drawing, art, or anything else, is very detrimental to a child, because we are not allowing the natural evolvement of the child, natural development of their cognitive system, which means that the real world, senses, process, and also understanding. There is no reasoning being used to understand anything. Understanding is happening on its own. And that is how we are speaking. We made no effort, but we are able to speak very well. And it was not taught to us in terms of order, simplification. All that is detrimental to a child's intelligence actually. When you simplify the word for the child, A, B, C, D. The child is actually, the principle is that the child is exposing the reality as it is. The whole complexity of the world is what the child encounters. But the child simplifies it on their own. You shouldn't be doing it, because the child has already been given a proper system to simplify the world. So the principle is that child would actually experience the whole and explore the parts. A good example is how, all of us must have seen how a child is, when you get a book, how you keep a book like a tent which actually resembles the house. Then, of course, most people would have put a bedsheet over a table and played house. And another thing is that they must have also used pillows and chair and all that and made house. These three things actually represents how the world looks like, how the house looks like, form, what is the utility, the function, meaning inside the table you created a space. Space is the utility of the house, creation of space, using that space. And process, how do you make something? So when these three happens, automatically the child is exploring the materials, how each material behaves. But you must have seen how the child struggles to keep the bedsheet as the roof. She would be putting something here, something there, and it falls down. Again the child tries again, which means actually they are trying to explore how do you, what is how is the materiality of things, what is the property of materials. And in the same process the child understands the structural aspect of anything actually. So form, function, process, materials and structure. This is actually the world. And this is precisely what the child is doing in what we call as play. Because it's a 100% cognitive activity. And if you say that learning is something else, you're actually destroying the child's true ability to create knowledge and divert them from their actual possibilities. Language is important, but not as a cognitive medium.